It's a weekday afternoon, and artist Katie Bennett has allowed us to sit in during one of her painting sessions. After making a name for herself in Hingham with one of the local print publications, Bennett discovered her true calling with a brush, canvas, and oils. And even more than with a pencil to paper, or in the modern era, fingers to keyboard, she's found her greatest form of self-expression.
I feel like color has a profound effect on mood, and I also am somebody who, ever since I was a little kid who used to run around in the woods barefoot, I'm always happiest outside. So I feel like when I'm, life is getting me down, what I want to see are nature and colors. And so that is very much what I try to bring to my work.
Bennett now finds herself about 40 miles removed from the coastal town of Hingham in the city of Attleboro, Massachusetts. But all it takes is an hour-long drive up 95, across 93, down 3A, and she can be reunited with the piece of her heart that she left behind.
I love Hingham because I actually feel like I grew up there, because I came, I think, as a fairly sheltered and I think self-centered young person. And I think that this town provided me with a safe place to grow up and learn more about the world. So I'm always grateful.
And the folks in Hingham are grateful to her for her contributions, which can be found at one place in particular, on this Norman Rockwell-esque Main Street section of downtown Hingham. If there was a checklist for the things that give a classic New England downtown its look, Main Street in Hingham would mark every box. We've got the steeple just down the road, Historical Society across the street, movie theater just up the block, and of course, the place where all the people come to get their hair done right here. Well, maybe not everyone, but plenty of women. And when they come in to get their cut and color, updo, angle bob, or whatever style looks spectacular, they can get an eyeful of several of Bennett's pieces sitting high atop the hair product displays. But why here at AZ Studio?
Because it's Katie Bennett, and she's a very intelligent and interesting, creative, talented artist. And she's not just about seeing an image and saying, oh, that's inspiring me. She just puts her heart and soul into every single piece of art.
The same can be said for Christina Jans when it comes to promoting local businesses, artists, and artisans. Her unfulfilling career in the banking industry is so far in her rearview mirror that all she sees now is a hopeful future for a strong local business community here on the upper end of the South Shore. Baked into that vision is the promotion of a local artist, who may not even be so local anymore, but has left a little bit of herself behind for everyone to enjoy.
I'm really touched that people would want to see that. I'm always going to love Hingham. In fact, I lived longer in Hingham than anywhere else I lived in my life, and I was so. That's where my heart is, because I raised my children in Hingham.
And while Bennett may be enjoying the solace of her new tranquil studio space and home in Attleboro, Jans continues to thrive in the hustle and bustle here in downtown Hingham.
I live up the street on Main Street, so I used to work on the road and have 2 to 4 hour commutes, but I chuckle to myself. Every day I drive down the road to work, and it's so beautiful, and I'm like, this is my commute, and this is where I live and own a business, and how fortunate I am to be here.